If you have an unhealthy superego, you'll inevitably think that God sees you in the way that your conscience sees you. In other words, if you've got an unhealthy superego, the kind that is very demanding and moralistic, the kind that penalizes you by withdrawing love if you misbehave, you'll inevitably feel the same about God, that God is demanding, and that if you don't live up to his commandments, he will withdraw his love and approval from you. Now, psychologists would say that no matter what you learn about God at school or from your parents, no matter what at a conscious level you think about God, that God is loving and that God's love is unconditional, they would say that if at an unconscious level you have a very negative superego, an unhealthy superego, that it doesn't make a blind bit of difference what you think about God, that deep down you're afraid of God and you feel that God's love is conditional, and that you're more influenced by God's justice than by God's mercy or his love. Now, I'm sure that's true. I've heard tens of thousands of confessions when I was doing missions, and over again I could see this. And it didn't matter how sophisticated the person was. They could have a PhD in theology. It would make a blind bit of difference, because if they were programmed by an overly strict upbringing where they felt they were being loved conditionally, they would develop this negative, unhealthy superego, and which would operate unconsciously and would keep penalizing them if they didn't live up to their ideals. And that deep down, such people were always afraid and scared of God as well. And there are loads of them. You may be some of the people who are scared of God in this way, and who give yourself a bad time when you don't carry out all your own ideals.